special welcome to another exciting episode. Today, I am super excited to have Dr. Meha join me all the way from India. She is an artificial intelligence and machine learning consultant in the healthcare. I am just so excited to get into the conversation with her because she brings quite practical knowledge and just information as to what is happening on the ground in India when it comes to AI in the health space. Dr. Meha, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much for lovely introduction. Thank you.
Let's start this conversation by having you introduce yourself to the audience. Just tell us who you are and the career journey that you have walked to get to where you are today.
Okay, so good afternoon, first of all. And I would like to mention that my journey started from very small backward area, basically jungle and farms. I have been raised in such a way. But yeah, consistently motivated by parents and family, I managed to reach to this designation right now. And yes, so basically, I'm a dentist. I have practiced for few years. Then I have also worked as a scientist at under one government sector unit. And then I have been working as a project manager for this healthcare IT company. Currently, I'm working simultaneously. I'm also working as AIML healthcare consultant. So this is how it is so far.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, the one thing I like is just how you have pivoted your career from being a dentist to being a consultant in the artificial intelligence and machine learning space. And I also know that you're an educator in this space. Do you just want to tell us a little bit more about, how you've been able to pivot your career from being a dentist to being an artificial intelligence and machine learning consultant?
Yeah, so my passion for artificial intelligence and machine learning in healthcare stemmed from recognizing its transformative potential, witnessing the impact that data driven insights and automation can have on patient care and outcomes ignited my enthusiasm to learn, more about AI/ML. The prospect of improving diagnostics, treatment plans, and operation efficiency through advanced technology inspired me to drill into the intersection of healthcare and artificial intelligence.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know that you're a mother as well. And before we started recording, we did talk about the fact that artificial intelligence is actually giving us a lot of space in terms of being able to free up more time for us to be able to do the things that we love to do, but also things that we are called to do, like motherhood, for example. And you did talk about the fact that initially you also owned dental clinics that were quite taxing on you. Do you just want to talk to us about that side of your life as well?
Absolutely. So, as I mentioned off the camera, we were discussing about my practicing journey and this and that. So, my clinic was in rural area actually. So I had a few of the clinics, total three. So two were into rural area, urban area actually, developing area, and one was in the tier three town of India. So these two clinics, which were situated in rural area, that were having like quite a lot of patient. So patient input was too much. So while dealing with the patient relatives, explaining them treatment plan, and post procedure instructions, that was quite a lot. So because of that, I faced quite challenges. That was the time when I realized that these kind of some kind of assistance would be big help. So yeah, so that was the time when I started reaching out, to further upgrade myself in terms of technology, software, things like that.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And obviously, the coming in of artificial intelligence gives us more time on our hands, because then, you get software robots that can actually help you with certain things. I actually loved the concept that you brought to the conversation when we were talking. The fact that as a medical practitioner, you really don't have much contact time with people when you've got so many lines of people waiting to to see you, and for you to attend to them. But with AI, doctors can actually be freed from spending time in on mundane repetitive work that can actually be given to a software robot and so on to work on, so that they can maximize their contact time and their care time with their patients. Do you just want to speak to us how you are seeing artificial intelligence and machine learning uh, playing a part as a healthcare assistant, or as a tool that is helping healthcare personnel to be more efficient and to be able to give better healthcare service to the people that they are attending to?
So, am I connecting it right when you say about these things? Are you asking about the, examples of use of artificial intelligence in day-to-day life or healthcare sector? This is what you're saying?
Yes, yes, yes. So let's look at the use cases, like in everyday healthcare practices. How is
Okay.
artificial intelligence being used by medical
Okay.
personnel, specifically in India?
Correct. So, as I will start from there, where I was practicing, these kind of facilities, assistants were not that common. That was, underdevelopment, I would say. This I'm talking about 15, 16 years back. But now it has been reached to grassroots. Let me put some of the examples. Like artificial intelligence has been integral part of our day-to-day life now, whether we accept it or not, directly, indirectly, we all are under observation of AI/ML. So some of the use cases, actually very good use cases of AI/ML in healthcare industry in India are like, first example, I would say about the assisted or automated diagnosis and prescription. Under that comes the chatbot. You might have heard about the chatbots. Okay, so chatbots can help patients self-diagnose or assist doctors in diagnosis. So there are multiple type of chatbots are there we are using in our day to day life. Second is prescription auditing. So that is AI audit system can help minimize prescription errors by checking for drug interactions, doses errors, and patient allergies. And third use we are having, that is pregnancy management. So AIML can monitor the mother and fetus to reduce the mother's worries and enable early diagnosis of any complication in fetus. And also we are using it as a personalized medication and care. Like AIML can help users to find the best treatment plan according to their patient data, reducing cost and increasing the effectiveness of care. So these are few examples which we are using in, healthcare sector in day to day life right now.
That is absolutely inspiring, that you guys are so far way ahead with just the use of machine learning and artificial intelligence in the healthcare. But I want us to break down this conversation for an everyday person, who is sitting wherever, who even does not understand how artificial intelligence works and what artificial intelligence is. Before we come to that definition, let's just get into the use cases that you have highlighted. So, when you talk about doctors using the chatbots, in their care for the patients, can you just sort of break it down to us? What does it look like, in a practical sense? How are they using the AI chatbots practically? You can talk to us both from the medical personnel's perspective and from the patient's perspective?
So, for example of chatbot, what we do that we provide previous data to the algorithm, and in that way, algorithm is trained, and the chatbot knows different kind of questions related to particular domain. Let's say for mental health. Okay. So mental health, we will provide all those questions related to mental health patient evaluation. Okay. So what happened if a question is if a patient is suffering some of the particular disease or some of the symptom, they can simply open the chatbot, and step by step the chatbot will assist them to evaluate themselves. Okay, so after a certain set of question, they can come to conclusion that by answering all these questions, we have come to point that these set of these set of symptom you are mentioning, these all are implicating that you might be having this disease. So kindly consult to your psychologist or psychiatrist or so on. So this is much time saving for any doctor or any patient also, because what happens that nowadays we are not that privileged to have a time, in this fast race. Not everybody, or also in terms of accessibility of medical facility also, not everywhere doctors can reach. So what can happen, this chatbot will be simply very useful in terms of those underreached area or people who are lacking in terms of time. So these chatbots are very helpful.
Beautiful, beautiful. So then, what we're saying is that when it comes to consultation, an AI, model or an AI solution is able to do consultation, right? Because that's what the doctors do. When you go in, they'll ask you a set of questions, and based on your answers, they're able to diagnose, that given these symptoms, you are likely suffering from this. I think that is life changing, like you said, even for people who do not have accessibility. Most underdeveloped areas do not have even specialists. So then the AI starts democratizing, the ability for people to access personalized health consultation. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you.
Mm, mm. You also did talk about the automated medicine dispensary solution that you have in India that is using AI. Do you just want to talk to that as well?
Absolutely. So we have developed these kind of medical kiosk, health kiosks, where people will be screened on the basis of their vital signs. Basic vital signs are screened. Then this saves any medical professionals 8 to 10 minutes, precisely. Okay. Then patient goes to the doctor, and these all these symptoms are directly sent to the doctor. Okay. So then doctor, after consulting the patient, they give that they do the diagnosis and they give the prescription. That prescription is directly sent to this medical kiosk, pharmacy kiosk. And based on that, the pharmacy, the person, there is a person beside this pharmacy kiosk, and that person handles those medicine and this prescription to the patient directly. So there is no intervention in between, or no manipulation in terms of medicine also. Like sometimes it happens that people don't give the exact formula which doctor has prescribed. So there is no medical error in terms of this prescription.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So are we also saying, in areas where there's even, lack of pharmacists, people can
Yeah,
still continue getting their medication, right?
right.
That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I want to dig more into the use cases. So you've given us two use cases. I know that before we started recording, we had talked about a number of them. Do you want to talk to some more other use cases that AI and machine learning is being used in India?
Okay, some of the names you are saying. So, okay, so in chatbot, we already talked about chatbot. So, chatbot, there is a app called Visa, that is mental health chatbot. Then prescription auditing, there is a this application called Farm Easy, and then there is a startup of Niramai which uses machine learning to detect breast cancer using thermal imaging technology. And for personalized medication and care, there is GNS Healthcare, which uses ML to match patient with the treatment that proves the most efficient and effective for them. So these are few examples of AI applications.
Wonderful, wonderful. I know this seems like we are flipping the conversation, but maybe let's also get into the definition of these terms, because people hear artificial intelligence and machine learning, these are concepts that sound quite abstract in many people's minds. Let's define what these terms are. What is artificial intelligence? What is machine learning? And what is the intersection thereof?
Okay. So if you break the word artificial intelligence and machine learning, there are, these are two sets of words. So artificial intelligence and machine learning are two related but distinct field of computer science. So artificial intelligence is the broader concept of creating machines or systems that can perform tasks that typically requires human intelligence, such as understanding the language, recognizing images, making decision, and learning from data. While machine learning is a subset of AI, artificial intelligence, that enables machines to learn from data without being programmed, using algorithms that can identify patterns and make predictions. So, machine learning is an essential tool for many AI applications, but not all AI is based on machine learning.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you've made such a good distinction. So, if I'm hearing you right, I'm a teacher by profession, and I love to break down knowledge so everyday people can understand. So, we are saying machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, right? Machine
Yeah.
learning sits under the umbrella of artificial intelligence, and it's the one that enables the machines or the algorithms to learn from data or from patterns that are seen. Fantastic, great explanation. Thank you so much. Let's now look at the key challenges, and we've talked about a few opportunities already. But let's just tie that in. Let's talk about the challenges that come from implementing artificial intelligence and machine learning solutions in the healthcare space. What challenges are you seeing?
There are various. One of the key challenge is ensuring the integration of AI/ML into existing healthcare system seamlessly. So data privacy and security concern, as well as the ethical considerations, are also significant challenges here. So, however, the opportunities lie in revolutionizing patient care, optimizing workflows, and contributing to medical research through the analysis of large data sets.
Wonderful, wonderful. Are you also finding that the cost of implementing these solutions is quite high? What has been your experience? Are you finding that the solutions are affordable or they're generally quite high for a lot of people or a lot of practices, practicing clinics to be able to tap into these solutions?
I absolutely find them affordable. That depends upon the requirement of clinics and hospitals also. So it is not that it is unapproachable or unacceptable. Yeah, but few of the things, if you want to go deeper in like robotic surgery, so the robo or customized robots can be expensive, but designing AI tools or application, that is not that expensive. It is quite affordable.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you then want to dive into the opportunities? I know we've sort of touched on the opportunities here and there, but do you just want to, sort of consolidate the opportunities that you're seeing in the healthcare that are arising from the implementation of artificial intelligence and machine learning?
Please repeat.
So I was saying, we've already touched quite a bit on the opportunities that arise from the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. I just want you to sort of consolidate that, by diving into it a little bit more. What opportunities are you seeing that are coming as a result of using or implementing artificial intelligence and machine learning in the healthcare space?
Yeah, so as we know that AI/ML has significantly transformed healthcare in India by enhancing diagnostic accuracy, improving patient management, and optimizing resource allocation. There are various scope or opportunity in terms of telemedicine platform, which is also powered by artificial intelligence. That is nowadays quite normal. Various telemedicine platforms are there, so that is also very helpful for for easy healthcare services in remote areas. Predictive analytics has been instrumental in early disease detection, leading to more effective interventions and cost savings. So in this multi dimensions of healthcare sector, the healthcare professional, they can transform their career into, in this various fields.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's now dive into ethical considerations. When you talk about artificial intelligence, the first thing that comes on people's minds is ethics, because a lot of people are questioning this. What ethical considerations do you think, in your mind, should healthcare professionals keep in mind when implementing AI and machine learning solutions?
So, healthcare professionals implementing artificial intelligence machine learning solution must prioritize patient privacy, ensure transparency in algorithms, and guard against biases in data and models. Continuous monitoring and updating algorithms, along with maintaining a strong ethical framework, are essential to uphold the trust and integrity of patient healthcare practices. So
Wonderful.
I would conclude my
Wonderful.
answer by saying this. Yeah.
Sorry, just say that again.
So I said that I would like to conclude my answer by saying this.
Yes, yes. Beautiful. So, yes, the issue of transparency is a big one, right?
Yeah.
And also algorithm explainability is also important. I was actually watching one of the clips that one of the large companies in this space had put out through the product manager. They were just taking us behind the scenes to just sort of show the public how algorithms are being put together and how that they're making sure that algorithms they're able to explain how algorithms are being put together, and that is explainability around whatever models are being built. I thought that was actually quite a good transparency, and I think that is also helping in terms of building confidence to the people that are using these models. If companies are able to sort of showcase how these things are being built behind the scenes, so that people are more aware and people are not thinking these things are being developed in the dark, and then they're brought to us to use. Yeah, so the issue of transparency really cannot be overemphasized. I think it's so crucial to this journey as more and more industries and sectors take on to using artificial intelligence? Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Um, as a healthcare artificial intelligence and machine learning consultant, and more importantly, as somebody who has pivoted a career into this industry from, being a non-technical person, in that you were a dentist. You've pivoted your career into this space. Um, let's look at the advice. What advice would you have for other people, for other professions that are seeking to enter into this field?
Okay, so in field of AIML, there are two ways: technical and non-technical. So people who don't want to go for learning new languages, coding language, this and that, they can opt for non-technical AIML branch. And people who are keen to learn anything related to technology, and they can learn for the technical background, and they can start from the learning Python. Okay, so AIML plays a crucial role in upskilling healthcare professionals by automating routine tasks, allowing them to focus on more complex and specialized aspect of patient care. So additionally, AI-powered training modules and simulations provide continuous learning opportunities to healthcare professionals. And by leveraging AI/ML, healthcare professionals can enhance their diagnostic and decision-making skills, leading to improved patient outcomes.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Listen, as we start concluding this interesting conversation, we cannot go away without talking about the work-life balance. Like I earlier said, I know that you are a mom, and the work-life balance is is something that is always on everybody's mind. I don't even know if there's such a thing as a perfect balance. I'm still looking for that, but I'm just very interested to understand and to learn from you. Uh, how you sort of seek to find that balance between your responsibility as a mother, fulfilling your responsibilities as a mother, as well as a career working woman who is in quite a highly pressured industry as well. What advice would you have for other women like myself who's a mother?
So, yeah, as a mother, I would like to say that family is everything. Okay. So, it all starts from family. So, the children, of course, children are the source of energy for our lives. As a mother, you can understand and, imagine very well. So, when you are a mother, you need to balance your working life as well as personal life. That is crucial. Balancing a career in AIML healthcare with other responsibilities requires effective time management, and you will agree with me for that. And a supportive environment, that is a must. So embracing flexibility and seeking a network of mentors and allies can be invaluable. So yeah, I have been blessed with that kind of thing. And my advice to women aspiring to achieve a similar balance is to prioritize self-care, set realistic goals, and proactively communicate their needs in both personal as well as professional life will give you that immense energy to work in such a way that you can balance your life very easily. And trust me, sometimes it seems difficult, that but this has been tested. So I can say on my personal experience that while having this kind of support from your background or your own people, that will help you a lot to grow and learn more.
Beautiful and well said. Having a network of support is very important. Having mentors that hold your hand is very important. I love the fact that you also bring in self care. Very important, because if there's no self care, you're not going to be, the kind of mother that you, or the kind of parent that you're seeking to be. But I would also add to say be kind to yourself as well. We're all trying to
Absolutely.
find the balance. So there are times that we get it right, and there are times that we're not getting it right. But that should never throw us off balance. In seasons that we're struggling to manage, that balance, we need to be very kind to ourselves. At the core of it all. Dr. Meha, it's been such a wonderful conversation. You've brought a lot of insights, and you've also been able to break down complex issues into something that is easily understandable. As we close the podcast, do you have any final remarks for the audience?
Yeah, so this small message for people who want to enter into this field, that I would suggest that just my advice will be that build a strong foundation in both. If people who are related to healthcare or non-healthcare as well, that before entering into this field, just build whatever domain you are having, that build a strong foundation of your own domain, and simultaneously for artificial intelligence, stay updated on the latest advancements, engage in continuous learning, and actively seek opportunities to apply AI in real world scenarios. And networking with professionals in the field and participating in collaborative projects can provide valuable insights also. So in this way they can achieve the heights of their career in AI/ML and whatever domain they want. So yeah, thank you so much.
Beautiful. On that note, it's ciao ciao from me, and have a fantastic day, Dr. Meha.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much for having me.